What's going on, guys? It's Brandon back here again today discussing a trade that happened last night. I was at the gym when this happened, and I just didn't have a chance to record when I got home. So, another trade with the Oilers, another trade with Stan Bowman. And this one is kind of the second part of what I'd predicted in my original on Puckpedia. I posted my first ever roster about what I think the Hawks will do at the deadline. I said Connor Murphy would, along with Joey Anderson, would go for a second, a fifth, and Andrew Mangiapane. And I was half right. Murphy did go to Edmonton, and he did go for a second. That fifth and Mangiapane and Joey Anderson, they didn't move at all, so that was whatever. But then this trade happens. Jason Dickinson and Colton Dach get sent to the Oilers for Andrew Mangiapane and a 2027 top 12 protected first-round pick. Of course, a first-round pick is huge. But Colton Dach moving is surprising. That's a guy I'd want on the fourth line. One of the Hawks hits leader, was one of the league leaders in hits, but he's recently found himself out of the lineup as of late. He's an RFA, so that's probably why they decided to move him, since they probably weren't going to qualify him. And then Jason Dickinson, they retain half of his salary. Very serviceable guy for the Hawks, and I saw someone post that Kyle Davidson turned Riley Stillman into a first-round pick among Sasha Boisvert, Andrew Mangiapane, and more. That's a trade tree that I saw online. Go check it out. I'd recommend it. I've seen it everywhere. So Mangiapane has 1 year left on his deal at $3.6 million. I figured the Hawks would be the one to take on his contract. Maybe the Hawks can turn him around. He did score 35 goals in Calgary a couple years ago, so maybe he can turn it around with the Hawks with this kind of lineup. But if he couldn't get it going with McDavid and Draisaitl, then I'm not sure if you'll be able to get it going with anyone. But it's only for 1 more year. The Hawks get a first-round pick out of it, and it's a roster spot because Dach and Dickinson are both gone. So you assume some others are going to slot into that lineup, and Mangiapane should be one of them. Although Mangiapane is in the minors right now, so we'll see if he ends up being called up. But, yeah, overall, the Hawks get the first-round pick out of it, so I'm kind of happy about it. Dickinson was going to leave anyway, so I'm happy we got a first along with Dach for him. So it ends up being kind of Dickinson, Dach, and Murphy. And Dickinson and Murphy have retained for a first, a second, and Mangiapane, and I'm perfectly okay with that. That is honestly fine with me. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. Tell me down below what you think of this trade. Tell me what you think else the Hawks would do at the deadline. Of course, now the remaining upcoming free agents are Foligno, Grzelcyk, Mikheyev. Do you want to throw Joey Anderson in there? He's technically one. But, yeah, so thank you all so much for watching this video, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.